Hey there, Scorpio. Come on in. It's time to do your energy forecast for the week ahead. Hi there, everyone. My name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitive Lee, and we're doing the energy forecast for the sign of Scorpio for the week of April the 25th through to May the 1st. So we're going to start this week off with, once again, using my little lucky charms. And these charms, as I've been saying in all of the readings today, sort of an explanation. They're just another divination tool. They just sort of help guide me to where I want to talk to you today. All right, so just sort of reaching into my little box of charms here and just seeing what comes forth without looking. And there's like 250 some odd charms in here, so I could be pulling out anything. But what I did get for you was literally a word. And I have not pulled this one before. And it's love. Right, just that little charm that says love. I love that for you. This is very much with regard to that sense of self-love that I have going on. The story that I have in my head here is really about not how much you're loving others, more about how you're allowing others to love you and how much you're loving yourself. And I do feel like there's some busyness around you right now, and I feel like in that busyness that you've sort of been bumped down a little bit in the priority list. I don't feel like this is hugely significant, but enough. And I do feel like right now you're not really feeling it or noticing it, but given time, you're definitely going to know this accumulated effect of not prioritizing yourself. So it's just a reminder to check in with yourself and how you're doing, and do you need a break, and do you need a rest, do you need some help, right? And then allowing for and pulling, oh, interesting, because as soon as I said that, started to say that, allowing for the help, I'm almost getting that sense of, yeah, but I don't want to put that on their shoulders. I don't want to put that kind of responsibility on those people. And this is all about, well, maybe they need it, right? Maybe there's something in that responsibility that's there for them. So what lessons might you be denying them in not asking for their help? All right, so that's the story that just sort of unfolded in my head, but let's just break that down a little bit further. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. I'll pull 3 more cards. So this love and this self-love and prioritizing yourself definitely is your theme for this week. And again, I just sort of feel like it's making tweaks, if you will. All right, it's not a huge overhaul of what's going on now. I don't feel that at all. It's just, again, those little tweaks so that you can keep yourself in that priority list, right? Not falling off the page here, Scorpio. All right, where are we going? Yeah, look at this. Yes, as soon as you start doing this, as soon as you even have this in your mind about the shift that needs to take place, look what you're getting. You're getting the Queen of Wands. Now, does she not look like a happy little camper? Of course she does. Now, why would she be so happy? Because she's pretty confident and she's self-assured, and she's a leader, and she's got her ducks in a row. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like in this, even if you're not sitting priority list, I feel like you're feeling like you're in control. Your ducks are in a row, and things may not be perfect, may have slipped down the priority list, but things are going overall pretty good. In fact, I feel like they've kind of sort of been falling into place for you recently. And yes, there's still more tweaks to be made, but at the end of the day, things are pretty darn good. I mean, she looks like a happy camper, does she not? And if you look, she's got a little bit of magic in her hand. The magic is in your hands, right? The magic is in your hands here, Scorpio. Now, where are we going toward the middle of the week for you? And we have the Page of Pentacles. All right. So when we're looking at the Page of Pentacles, we're looking at new jobs, something about abundance coming in for you. Abundance specifically talking about finances. I don't necessarily feel like this is a new job. I feel like this is an old job with new tweaks, right? Just some fine tuning, if you will. Oh, there's a week of fine tuning here, maybe. And yeah, and I'm also noting her pose here, right? So they're talking about balance. And I really do feel like this person just needs to have a little bit more balance moving. It's almost like they've got to be balanced with where they are before they take that next step forward. And the balance, again, is not big shifts taking place. It's all those little tweaks that you got to do. All right. And I feel like in that, excuse me, in that, I definitely get the sense of you being, oh, okay. So as I lead into that, and that's sort of like I was talking about the little tweaks, and certainly with the beginning, talking about sort of prioritizing yourself a little bit, I do feel that as you do that, this is what's going to help you find the balance and then get you prepared for the next step forward. Because there's a sense that if you're trying to sort of wobble on one foot and trying to look to see where you put your foot, you're just going to sort of fall over. But if you sort of stand there, sort of mentally take that shift into reprioritizing yourself to help yourself and others around you, that's what gives you that balance. And now you're ready to take that new step forward. Again, the new step is doing something definitely along the lines of what you're already doing, but maybe adding something to it or doing things slightly differently or just sort of packaging it differently. All right, that's sort of what I've got coming in here, Scorpio, but let's see where this week ends up here. Not a bad wrap up to the week at all, as we have the Queen of Cups here. Now, the Queen of Cups is all about nurturing, healing, support. I feel this is both you giving and receiving, right? I do feel like you are a healing, supportive, cheerleading kind of an individual. I get the sense that other people lean on you. I'm going to go back to the very first card where we were talking about you're reluctant to ask for help because you don't want to put responsibility on somebody else's shoulders. But the Queen of Cups is well aware of what's in her bailiwick and what she can pass on. And she's done that because she's confident, she's self-assured, she knows what's going on, this girl. And there's a sense here that this is you moving into this space by the end of the week. Sorry, I read these cards intuitively, so I just wait to see sort of what percolates to the surface for me. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of, even by the end of the week, I feel like by the end of the week, sort of with this sort of heads up of what was going on in your life, I feel like you're able to make, not necessarily take action towards the new steps, but I definitely feel like there's resolve. I see what I need to see. I know what I need to know. Now I know where I can be going. Now I know what I can offer different. Now I know that with this help, I'm able to fit this in, right? And I don't feel like you're giving up more hours. I feel like it's just more a judicial use of the hours that you already have and that you're already putting in. All right. I hope that makes sense to you, Scorpio. Sometimes when I get up in here and I'm reading the cards and charms and stuff, I'm just rattling away, no clue what I'm saying. I just trust that what I say is exactly what needs to be heard. So there's that. All right. If you'd like to know more about me, leeshanks.com. And otherwise, hit your like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you back here next week. Hit your notification button because I'm going to start doing the monthly forecasts very soon. Blessed be one and all. This is Intuitively signing off. Take care.